Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. It's Thursday, and I'm laughing because I was totally distracted just now. How are you? What's going on with you? I'm having the most interesting, incredible week. Very, very excited. We had our Radio Works World Awards, our red carpet event on Sunday, which was a gala event. It was amazing. We had such a wonderful time. And I won an award, the listener's choice. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful to all of you who voted for me. And it's very exciting. And it sort of it pulls you up short when something like that happens, because quite often you don't believe what a difference you're making. You don't believe that you're doing anything. You're not good enough, let's say. And so it really made me understand that this is really exciting. And I am appreciated. And that so I'm not just talking to myself every Thursday, that people are actually listening to me. And I'm so glad about that, because that's what it's all about. I'm trying to make a difference. And for those of you who have been listening to me for any length of time, know that unlike a lot of people out there, I'm having, people have tough times, and to have somebody who believes in you and pushes you and makes you become the best person you can be is it's very humbling. It's very, it's an amazing, amazing feeling. And that's what I want to do for you, my listeners. Um, I want to do the same thing for you. I want to be there for you. I want to show you that life isn't all doom and gloom, that life is can be very exciting. I'm about to go off, not off the air. I'm about to move, um, and this is a new adventure for me. Not just moving street, not just moving county, but I'm actually going to be moving country, which is very, very exciting. And it's a whole new adventure. I'm hoping it will be smooth. I'm doing my best to make it a smooth transition. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But this is what life's all about. It's about taking chances. It's about believing in yourself. It's about saying, do you know what? Even if it doesn't work out, I can always do something else. And that's what I so believe in. That's what I want to show you, how you can do it. Because in the end, although I've said it's lovely to be appreciated, unless you believe in yourself, then it doesn't really matter. People can tell you you're beautiful, people can tell you you're awesome and amazing, and you're a genius, you're whatever they tell you. And it's the same as if somebody said, like maybe they said when you were at school, oh, you're not very clever. Oh, you can't do math. Oh, you can't draw. You can't be in the school play. You're not pretty enough to be a fairy. Um, that doesn't matter either. Because, you have to love yourself, warts and all, everything. Whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are. It's very important to be, what's the expression, happy in your own skin. And sometimes that's not easy, is it? Sometimes it can be very difficult and painful to love ourselves, warts and all. If you were told you were fat, if you were told you were stupid, if you were told that you weren't pretty enough, if you were told stuff that isn't true and you carry this stuff around with you, not in a conscious way, but it's there at the back of your mind. And so life becomes difficult because we make life difficult. We complicate things. If we just relaxed and let the universe look after us, you'd find that miracles happen. Miracles do happen. Small miracles, little miracles, everyday miracles. It's just a way of accepting yourself. When I start the client, when a client first starts with me, the first thing I teach you is just look in front of a mirror and say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And when you say that, and it sounds very easy to say, but when you actually do it, and you do it for the first time, and you look into your eyes, look into your own eyes, and you see that, and it's like all sorts of stuff comes up. How can I accept myself? I'm stupid. How can I accept myself? I'm in debt. How can I accept myself? I'm in a bad relationship. How can I accept myself? My life isn't being what I want it to be. But you have to love and accept yourself exactly as you are, because if you don't love and accept yourself exactly as you are, then nobody's going to love you anyway. And that sounds cruel and horrible, and it's not meant to be cruel, it's not meant to be horrible, but it's truth, it's fact. Because life is like that. And the spoils, if you like, go to the hardiest, the strongest. And I don't mean strong in body, but strong in belief, strong in who you are. Because you're whole, you're right and left, back and front, you're good and bad. Nobody in the world, probably not even the Pope, is perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody, he probably has a few sort of little foibles, little sort of things that he doesn't like about himself. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But nobody's perfect. The Queen isn't perfect, Barack Obama isn't perfect. Nobody. The gorgeous George Clooney isn't perfect. We are. And me time is all about finding that inner core, that inner strength that you can see is lovable. And you build on that so that one day you wake up and you go, do you know what? I'm not all bad. I'm okay. I'm strong. I like who I am. How about that for an idea? That's a bit scary, isn't it? And you start off by loving yourself, accepting yourself, being who you are, being whatever you are. If you're silly and crazy, then be silly and crazy. I've had so many people over the last couple of weeks when I tell them what I'm doing, and they're just, oh my God, that's so exciting. And I've had people that I wouldn't have thought in a month of Sundays would have said that to me. One person yesterday, I was amazed, I really was, when we were talking about it, and he said, I think that's just wonderful. And I was, oh, really? And he went, yeah, that's fantastic. Because life is too short not to do stuff like that. And as I say, what's the worst thing that can happen? So, I'll find out that the country I'm going to is going to be very good for me and I'll move somewhere else. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But in the meantime, I'm taking leaps. I'm taking leaps into a sort of unknown future. And it's nerve wracking and it's very exciting. But I don't care what people think. It's not my business what people think of me. If they think that I'm mad, then that's okay. I mean, there was one person who, she's a girl in her mid to late 20s, and she is such a. I don't like labels, but she's. I don't like labels, but she's what I would term a Jewish princess. She lives at home. She's a lovely girl. She's lovely, but she will never, ever, ever step out of her comfort zone. I once asked her a long time ago, 2, 3 years ago, I asked her, what do you want out of your life? At the time, she was like 25, and she's got an okay job. At the time, she didn't have a boyfriend. She lives with her parents. And I said, what do you actually want? What do you desire? And she went, to be happy. And I went, okay, but what does that look like? What do you want? And she went, oh, I don't know, marry a nice Jewish boy, da, 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 da. And I was horrified. And I think that, don't shoot me for saying that. But I just feel, and it's wrong of me, I know, because I'm 68 and she was 25. I was angry with her. I wanted to shake her because I just woke up to the opportunities that there are out there only a very short time ago. And oh my God, if I had the opportunities she's got when I was 25, my life would have been so different. And I think that's what made me really cross. And I wanted to shake her and say, stop it. But of course I didn't. But anyway, as I was saying, I digress as usual. When I told her, well, it was in a room full of people and they were told. And she sent me an email and her exact words were something to the effect that, not, oh God, that's exciting and well done you, or nothing like that. She said, oh, that's really nice. And good that you've got a plan. And I just sat there and I laughed. And I thought, God, this girl, And this is the thing, I believe that there are more people like me out in the world than there are like her. I think there are people out there who have desires and dreams. And I believe that some of you listening would not be listening if you didn't want more for your life, if you didn't want more love and adventures and fun and everything. If you didn't want just more of everything, a superb career, whatever it is that you desire, a wonderful relationship, I don't know. But I believe that the reason you listen in to me every single week, I believe the reason you voted for me is because you're taking inspiration from what I'm saying, because you get it. You have desires and dreams and aspirations, and you need somebody who's done it and been through it and wants to help you. Because I do, I so want to help you. I'm going to be arranging some awesome retreats where there is these amazing natural salts in water, and there's mud and all sorts of things. A spa retreat, possibly in the new year, early in the new year, and there are other things that I'm going to be doing, and it's going to be so amazing. And I want you to come along. I want you to join in. I want you to be part of this awesomeness that I'm trying to share with you, that I want to share with you, that I am sharing with you. It's so important for me to know that you get it, that you get me. And I realized that on Sunday when I got the Listeners Award. It says the Listener's Choice. Adrienne Marks, the Listener's Choice Radio Works World Awards 2016. OMG. Seriously, you voted for me. So you must want what I'm telling. You must want what I'm telling you. And there is so much. I want to talk to you. I want to show you how you can do more, be more, have more. Live your life to your true potential. The book I wrote last year is called Me Time, The Woman's Ultimate Guide to Fulfilling Your Potential. Because there is so much inside you. Me time. When is it going to be me time? That's how the title got. That's how I got the title. When is it going to be me time? Because you're doing stuff for other people. Maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a husband, maybe it's your children, maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's friends. Maybe you're just running after other people. When is it going to be me time? And you need that. You need that space for you to be able to see who you are inside. Whether you're 45, 55, 95, it doesn't matter. It's never too late. Never, ever too late to be who you really want. I mean, look at me. Look at me, 68 years old and going off on adventures. And why not, I hear you say. Absolutely. And don't say, oh, it's all right for her, because no, it's not all right for me, because you can do it too. Of course you can. Of course you can. It's there for you. That's the thing. You've just got to be brave. There was an amazing talk on Sunday by this amazing man called Forrest Willett, who'd had this devastating, awful accident, which left him unable to speak, unable to walk, and he had to relearn everything again. I don't know what age, but obviously not a baby. And he did. And he's just the most amazing, amazing man. But one of the things he said was that he suddenly realized that everything that he wanted in his head was outside of his comfort zone. And he knew it was going to be tough. And let's face it, most of us don't have to go through stuff like that. What we go through is nothing compared to this man. And he was so humble and so wonderful, just an amazing man. And he was so supportive and incredible, absolutely incredible, but absolutely true. If you think about it logically, no matter how much you complain about stuff, if you want to do something else, if you want to take an exam, if you want to run a marathon, if you want to just go on holiday, if you want to meet somebody, if you want to do something different, it takes an effort, doesn't it? You can't just sit there and do affirmations and then just look up to the sky and go, oh, yes, it'll happen now. No, it won't actually. Life's not like that. You have to make an effort. But like I always say, you don't just write the goal and just go and go for it. You can't do that. You have to write the goal, write the aspiration, write the dream down in glorious technicolor. Write it down and then sit and be quiet and listen. Listen to your heart. And the universe will tell you, yeah, that's right for you. You know, that's actually not right for you. And you'll start taking action, what I call inspired action. And then you do what I say is you put it into the sat nav and you say, this is my goal, this is my dream, this is my destination. And then you start taking action. In other words, you start driving. But when the universe gives you a sign, a signal, a word, and left, do this, do that, do it. Do it. Don't just not do it. Don't just listen and say, oh, well, that's okay because I know the way and I know it's easier if I do it this way. No, no, don't. Because you'll end up lost and tired and frustrated and it won't work out. Just listen to the universe. If the universe says turn left and enjoy the journey. It might not be where you want to go in exactly the same direction, but you'll get there. There. Write little goals, step by step by step, baby steps. You know, you can't jump to the moon in one fell swoop. You've got to take baby steps first. And that's what I do. That's what I help you do. And I'm here for you and I can show you how to do it step by step by step. And it's so simple. Once you've got the steps, once you know how to do it, once you've got that in place, then nothing, absolutely nothing can stand in your way. Nothing will stop you getting what you want. I promise you that because, as I say, miracles happen. Life starts happening. You stop living in a little bubble of your own and you join the world, but on your terms. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I talked about a hot air balloon works. And if you see that hot air balloon as a means of transport, as your way of moving forward in your life, and if you see the ballast that's holding the balloon on the ground, if you see that as all your negative beliefs, all your limiting beliefs, all the rubbish that you've got that's been holding you back all these years, once you start cutting those ties, once you start getting rid of that ballast, what happens? You get rid of one, you get rid of another, and gradually the balloon starts sort of faltering a little, and it's like, oh, this is really exciting. And then you cut the string of another one, and the balloon starts wobbling a bit more, and a bit more, and you cut another one, and you cut another one, and gradually you've cut them all off. The ballast is still on the ground, and where are you? You're in the balloon, and you're soaring. You are soaring up into the blue, blue, blue sky. And there's no stopping you at that point because every single process, every single idea that I give you in sessions, every area of your life, any area of your life for the rest of your life, it is so simple, so simple. If you want to lose weight, if you want to get a man, if you want to get a better career, if you want to just be a better person, if you just want your life to change because it sucks at the moment, every single process I give you can work on any of those and any more that you might come up with. A promotion, a dream career, I don't know, anything that you want, anything that you want, more money, anything that you want is possible. But you have to get rid of the ballast. You have to get rid of those limiting beliefs, because that's what's holding you back. The fact that you think you can't do it, that you're not good enough, because it all comes down to the same thing. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Because somewhere, somebody in your past, a teacher or a sibling or your parent, somebody told you that you weren't good enough in some way. And so you've held that back. You've held that, and it keeps holding you back. Throughout your life, you've settled for second best, maybe third best, maybe fourth best, who knows? Maybe by the time it gets to fifth, it's not even best anymore, is it? And you need to move out of it. And there's a core inside you, there's something inside you that says, there's more to life than this. Is that all there is? Don't get to 68 and think, oh my God, you know, what have I done with my life? Don't do that. It's so simple. It's so simple to take that first step, you know, a little step for mankind, but in this case, it's a little step for you. And the results are just amazing. When I look back over the last couple of years to what's happened to me, all because I did it, all the things I can tell you to do, stepped out of my comfort zone. 4 years, really. Amazing, amazing changes. And I can guarantee it'll happen to you too. What I want to do is I want to give you my website address, and you can get a free mastery discovery session, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. And it's a half an hour where you just tell me about you and we can sort of take it from there. It's www.adriennemarks.com/contact-us. There you go, www.adriennemarks.com/contact-us. And contact me, connect with me, and let's get your show on the road. Let's get you out there. Let's get you living and being, because you so deserve it. Life wasn't meant to be lived in a little bubble. You were meant to be everything. When you think about what you were like as a child, you had imagination. Let's pretend this, let's pretend that. And what happens? You grow up and you get responsible and all that imagination goes, doesn't it? And suddenly you're 45, 55, 65, I don't know. And you look round and you've got maybe, you know, a lovely house and a lovely husband and children and grandchildren and whatever you've got. But inside there's this girl who's going, is that all there is? Isn't there something else? There is something else, my darling. There really is. And you can have it. And you don't, it's not, somebody said to me the other day, I think if I had me time, I would be very selfish. And I said, no, selfless. Because as soon as you admit that you need some me time, you're giving the people you love a great gift, because you're looking after you. Not to the exclusion of them, but when you start looking after you, then you've got more to give to them. Because at the moment, if you're going and going and you're on this treadmill and you're working and looking after people and running around and driving people here, there and everywhere, and you're doing absolutely everything, you know, there are too many martyrs in the world. I'm sorry. But what you're doing is you're like a battery, and you know, even the Duracell battery ran out eventually. And that's what'll happen to you. And it's not dramatic for me to say, but you will. Your battery will run down and you'll get ill, and then who's gonna look after all those people? And more importantly, who's going to look after you? So taking me time is not selfish. It's an act of selflessness because you deserve it. You deserve some me time. You deserve to be good to yourself. To be good to yourself every day. Just walking along, smelling the roses and just being, not rushing around, giving yourself 5 minutes break and just breathing. You deserve that. You don't deserve to wake up in the morning and just be on all day, going, till you get home at night, collapse on the sofa, and then probably fall asleep after dinner. That's no life. There's so much more out there. You can do whatever you want to do. And it doesn't have to be anything phenomenal or, I'm not talking about, driving, I don't know, or going to the moon. I'm not talking about outrageous goals. I'm talking about just simple things. Just be nice to yourself. Treating yourself. Go for a spa weekend with some friends. Just call a friend and laugh. Go out for a coffee or a glass of wine. Just me time. So, so, so very important. But what's even more important is really loving yourself. Getting on that spiral of loving yourself so that you can give more to others. Remember, it's www.adriennemarks.com/connect-us. And I'm wishing you a wonderful, wonderful week. Take some me time. Love yourself. Have a great time. I don't know if I'll get any awards next weekend. Probably not. But it's been wonderful. And thank you again so much. I am so very, very, very grateful for being the listener's choice. It's Adrienne Marks, the Me Time host. Thank you. And goodbye till next week. Sending you love. Bye-bye.